Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and for all of you who have always wanted to see one of these paintings dry, here's your opportunity. I am going to put some more color into my sky. Did you get a long enough look at that? I'm going to put some more color in my sky without the balloon on my spatula. This is a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. I use them quite frequently. I really want this to work, and I'm a lot nervous about doing it. I had an opportunity to try some of the Modern Masters and a brush in this area right here, just bringing it across, and it's just not dark enough for me. It makes me want to try to make sure that I have no paint on the blade of my spatula, which you can see there kind of is. So I'm going to use my fingernail really briefly and make sure there is none on either the tip, the flat edge that's the top, or the rest. And then I'm going to go ahead. Am I really? I'm really going to go ahead? Oh boy. Yeah, I am. No. I'm going to go ahead and give myself some purple clouds. And tap some of that color in place and drag it across with my spatula, and then just hit the edge of it near the sun with my finger. And I'm doing this because I want to camouflage some of the places where the canvas didn't quite do the job I wanted it to do. I don't really want any hard edges, but I don't mind stripes either. Still not getting what I want, but it's still going to be better than it was, I hope. Yes, I am. I'm just using my fingers because I happen to like the way that feathers that out, and I don't think it's the last time I'm going to do it either. I'm just going to keep using my fingers until I like what I've got. Let's call it finger painting 101. Gosh, I guess I haven't done this since, well, maybe since the last time I did it. But I like the color. I might even want a little bit of it right there. And I can get my finger really close to the dry canvas without hurting it. You can also steal a little paint, as long as it's wet. As soon as it starts to gum up, you can't do this anymore, because then you're just going to have nothing but fingerprints. So I'm just paying attention, dragging my finger across very lightly, and I'm going to have a look at that in a second. I'm just using dots of color. Try not to leave any actual fingerprints, but I like the idea. If you drag across and lift, you got a good shot. It might take some practice. I really want some orange in there. Okay, my finger is clean. I'm going to try it. Should be okay over the pink. I really had no intention of doing exactly this. I'm going to put just the tiniest amount right there. And probably right here too. Although I'd like that to be a darker orange. And I think, whoa, okay. It came out a lot more than I expected. Fortunately, I've got a damp rag handy. While everything goes sideways. You can get rid of that hard line. Clean finger in between swipe. Finger swipes. Hey, I just made up something new. I am sure that I am not the first. This time, I'm not putting that orange over the canvas at all. Put the color right on my finger. Kind of like some red in that sky. What I wanted to do was put some color down below. But I'll take what I got and learn to love it. I wonder if I can put a little bit of that right here and get away with it. Kind of looks like I can, and I like it better that way. I'm also going to do the same thing right here. I'm sure that if that blue was a little more wet, it would instantly turn that to something I didn't really want. So I'm just going to continue on doing what I was doing. Looking for the spots that have sort of canvas showing through. I'm going to bring some of this other favorite color back into this. Now that I've gotten over my fear of using my fingers on camera. I'm tempted toward yellow, but not tempted enough to actually do it at this exact moment yet. Sometimes talking about it will get me there. This metallic that's a very pale copper is very peachy. It's almost the same as a yellow. I'm not going to put anything right over my canvas, but I am going to put my finger right down there and let that... My fingers are just the tool for part 3. Part 2 is about the sun, and I tend to wonder if anybody's ever going to see any of them, because I don't know if I'll let them out or not. But if you're seeing this, you know I changed my mind. And I love the way that pale copper, that orangey, peachy color blends with other colors. And I'm much happier with all of that right now, so far anyway. Sort of picking and choosing where I want my colors. I've got another cup of colors that I have in mind, and that's this one over here. Let that go right over the edge. I don't know, it just seems like it's a better option than trying to use a spatula right at this moment. It's going to leave marks, and I'm going to keep trying to pull on it over and over again. So I think I'm going to use some purple up at the top and continue on my merry way with the finger painting debacle. I'm going to take any excess I see up there, bring it right down over the end, and just keep running my finger down it until it sort of disappears, until it ombres right into there. Because I remember wiping off some paint on this corner. And it looks like I really did need a little bit of paint on the top edge of this anyway. Not a lot, but a little. And that blends a lot better. I love that purple. I really do. I think I want a little more, in fact. And I'm going to bring it right over the edge again. Wipe off my finger. As long as there's a fairly decent coating of paint on the canvas, you can put it down and it won't bring up too much of the grain. I really like that. I'm thinking that I want something. I have this idea that I want some pale blue in here. And what did I do with it? It's right here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, that's going to make me feel better about getting rid of some of my edge issue, which I'm going to just use my finger right now before the fingerprintability, another word, non-word. So when you're done, you drag it all the way out in one direction. Old painter's trick. House painter. Interior painter. Trim painter. I don't know what that thing is, but it's got to go. Go away thing. A small lump of something or other. I kind of like that so much, I'm inclined to give myself permission to come down here and do it again. Take a little more and bring it back up there. Painted sky, painted desert sky. Getting ready for my trip, hopefully, knock on wood. I make it out to, I think it's Arizona. I'm not sure yet. It's supposed to happen in March. We'll see how my hostess and I get along. And I'm going to give myself some of this. I'm just covering the little bits of canvas I see showing through. Kind of wish I'd made that the moon. Too late now. There, I like that better, and I think that's going to be fine. I really want to put some lighter color over that orange. And I'm going to give myself the same. I'm going to try and get the paint off my finger first. My tools are mucky. I don't know if that's too much or not. I liked it okay, but I wanted it to be brighter. Sorry if my head's been in the way part of the time. I have cured 99% of my sky issue. And I kind of want to try a little tiny bit of something. Like that neon, because I think that's going to add something that I like. It's a sunset sky with a sun in it, more like a twilight sky. But it's kind of fun. Somebody has been driving around the block all day and honking the horn. It's very strange. What do I want to do? Anything? I'm not sure. I got 3 minutes left, and I probably don't need them all. What can I say? I like decorating orbs. Squirrels are noisy today. That's that screaming, strange sound in the background. It's not a bird. Just trying to be careful not to stick my elbow or my arm into the picture again. Kind of liking the texture. Hoping you can see through my head some. Probably you can't. Sorry about that. Just adding little tiny dots of the same color that I overlaid. And then I'm just going to pull them to create even more sun rays. Even more organic looking, uneven, but funky cool. for that in the middle, which is leaving a dot. I just want to keep dotting. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard as the light fades, telling you that it's hard to stay at YouTube and pay for art supplies just on YouTube alone. So I do sell my artwork. If you have an interest in buying any artwork, that would be of tremendous assistance to me. And you can find my email address for that purpose and the purpose of potentially having a class if you're local or you're going to be in the area. Because I give classes at the house in Spring Hill studio, inside and outside. Outside for the first time the other day. It was pretty cool. Joanne stopped by from Minnesota. So that's pretty cool. I like that sun. I could probably throw a few more solar flares out from it, just to make it look a little more cohesive. Just dipping, it's the sharp end of a bamboo skewer, but it's got a little paint on it, so it's not so sharp that I'm going to jab it into the canvas. There, it's a slightly messy sun, but I kind of like it that way. So if you guys are looking for a Facebook group to join about acrylic pouring, if you'd like to join ours, it's Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group. There's a place for collectors, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery fans and collectors, duh. There's Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More, where you can see stuff I've been creating since 2013 if you want to look at some merch. It's on Fine Art America and Pixels.com. You just press the Shop Now button. Underneath the video there's Teespring Clothing, which are all my designs. Yes, I'm continuing to play. And there's all over print t-shirts there. And a few with the slogan, Because I Can. And my book is called Because I Can. Volume 1 is called Because I Can, and it's on the Amazon link directly under Show More under the video. If you shop there at no added cost to you, it helps me out. The second book is Volume 2, and it's called Unlimited Possibilities. On the Amazon link, you will find both the OXO omelet turning spatulas and the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, both invaluable tools in my opinion, and a bunch of other stuff, all on list number 1 for fluid acrylics art supplies, or some variation on that name that I forget once in a while. So I'm just going to leave that alone, and it's a fuzzy sun. It's a warm and fuzzy sun with a pretty pink sky, and I love you guys. There's 85,000 of you, and I got to tell you what I forgot, which is I have playlists 1 through 10 on when you check on my channel under creative playlists, and 11 genres of scapes and orbs and flower gardens and abstracts and swipes and geometrics, and I can go on. I have Pinterest, Twitter, and Instagram at the bottom of the description under the video when you open Show More, and under there also is you're going to find the the paint pouring recipe. I need your thumbs up. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I would really so appreciate that. I want to say thank you guys to all the wonderful comments you've left me and all of the contributions, and if you want to contribute to help keep the studio rolling, you will be automatically entered in the monthly drawing, and you can see what the prizes are for any given monthly drawing on the end screens of any video in the last 20 seconds of this video or any video. And last month it was 18 by 24s, an exhibition of, and there were 7 paintings last month, and a calendar and a choice of the 2 books. And this coming month, probably for March's drawing, I am going to be giving away a free class. Well, it's not free. It takes me 4 hours. It's not free for me. And I love you guys, and I hope you enter. I could use some help, like I said, and I really appreciate the help I've had. But this is an ongoing thing, and if you want to keep me YouTube, I'm here for you. I'll answer your questions if you pose me a question as soon as I can get to you. This is Priscilla Batzell. I said that before. In Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard going, ta-da! It's done now. Thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Oh, there's the whole thing. I guess you can see it now. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Priscilla out. And on.